Bienvenidos a nuestra clase de español. Mucho gusto de conocer a todos ustedes estudiantes. Pleased to meet you all. Welcome to this class of Spanish. Today, in our first day of class, I want to explain to you that Spanish is a very valuable skill that's not only going to enable you to talk with all different languages and cultures and people, but it's also going to help your own English language literacy. So, one of the first things I want to tell you about is the ACTFL standards, the American Council of Teachers of a Foreign Language. So, for us in Spanish class, Spanish teachers and you guys are responsible yourself for learning these things. Students are going to be able to demonstrate understanding of the nature of language through comparison to the language studied. So through Spanish, you guys are going to understand more about your own English language. And so then the second one is students demonstrate understanding of the concept of culture through comparison to culture study and their own. So through study of Spanish and Hispanic culture, you guys are going to learn about your own culture, English language, and English culture. Secondly, cognate studies are going to help you expand your vocabulary. Remember, all you students are going to be taking the ACT and SAT in preparation for college. You need a high vocabulary. Spanish is going to help you expand your vocabulary. For example, in Spanish, frenetico means chaotic. In English, we have frenetic. Many of you don't know this word. There's many words that are cognates that are going to expand your English vocabulary. Thirdly, grammar and linguistic studies in Spanish can be applied to your understanding of English. This goes back to the ACTFL standard. All you students will learn more about how grammar, semantics, pragmatics, all the components of language work together with one another in both Spanish and English. Believe me, this is a valuable skill that you will be able to enable you to communicate with other people as well as communicate in a more sophisticated manner. And lastly, back to the ACT and SAT prep, prefix and suffix and morpheme studies are standardized test preparation. All of you want is to receive high ACT scores to get into good college. As you're developing an expanded vocabulary and learning about prefixes, suffixes, morphemes, and grammar, you will all be better prepared, have a higher English literacy, as well as a Spanish literacy. So I want you all to understand that world language and Spanish learning is going to complement your English language learning.